Good day everyone, welcome back to Pickled EDC. Today we've got a very special knife on the channel from a very special knife maker. This is a custom made knife from South African knife maker Eric Els. Now I'm quickly just going to show you guys the details. There's his email address, cell phone number, so you guys can contact him if you guys want a knife like this or some of his more premium models, which is amazing. I'm just going to show you guys a couple of those. All right, so Mr. Eric Els is a South African knife guild knife maker. So I'm not sure how it works in other countries, but in South Africa you've got the knife guild, right? And you can be part of the knife guild, which is like, I guess, like a prestigious sort of a club in South Africa, and you can be part of the knife guild as a knife maker, or you can be part of the knife guild as a knife collector. So if you've got a prestigious collection of knives, then I guess you can be included into the knife guild of South Africa. Also, if you are a well-known, well-renowned knife maker in South Africa, then you can be included into the knife guild for knife makers in South Africa. So what we've got here today is basically, I want to say, the basic of the basic from his models. Now, I'm in awe just with the quality of this guy's work, right? What you get is this wonderful box. So you get this wonderful box with a certificate of authenticity. This particular knife is called the EDC, and you've got all the details there pertaining to this knife: full tang knife, hollow grind, 4mm thickness, 14C28N blade steel, 16 centimeters long. The handle is African hardwood, and it's sharpened at a 20-degree angle, and it is called the EDC. And I have to say, as far as EDC fixed blades go, this one is pretty darn good. Now, we have done the unboxing about a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago, about 7 months. So it's time to do the review, right? Now, you get this wonderful box with the foam insert, very nice, looks awesome. And then also this wonderful lasered lid. So it says handmade Eric Els, knife art and Damascus. And as you guys have seen from those photos, it's very much art, right? This guy is an artist when it comes to knife making. And then you also have the sheath, just some care instructions and telling you just bought the best knife ever. This certificate also serves as a guarantee, a lifetime guarantee against all defects, which is, I mean, that is beautiful, man. So if pins should come loose, or you know, there was a defect in the model from the start with regards to the scales or maybe the blade, then you can send it back and he will fix that for you. However, if it does break during usage, I doubt that he's going to fix that for you. I mean, he can fix it, but I doubt that it would be free. So here we go, guys. This is our piece right here. So as we mentioned, we said that it was 16 centimeters in overall length. So yes, we've got 16 centimeters on this guy. The cutting edge is a whopping 7.5 centimeters. The blade is about 8 centimeters. So it's a good overall balance between handle and blade. So we've got a 8 centimeter blade, 8 centimeter handle. And this is not a 4-finger grip that you get on this little knife. It is going to be a 3-finger grip. There's no lanyard option for this guy. But the way the scales are contoured, it really locks your hand into place. And I absolutely love this beautiful thumb ramp right here. Now, what you also get with your knife is you do get a leather sheath. This sheath does not have a loop or a clip, so it's more of a pocket dropper. Now, as for knives like these, I do want a Kydex sheath. I really want a Kydex sheath. So, or even a leather sheath that I can maybe do a horizontal carry with or something like that, you know. And I'm going to reach out to Strauss & Co. and I'm going to ask Johan there if he can maybe make me a leather sheath that is horizontal, fit for horizontal carry. So we'll see what he can come up with. Even if it's a vertical carry, the profile of this is so small that it's really going to be concealable. But I want this knife on my person, and I just can't afford to let a pocket go, right? I've got the keys in one pocket, got the phone in the other pocket, and can't fit this also in my pocket. So I want that option for sure. I'm just going to get us a quick light. Great, now we can really appreciate this beautiful knife in all of its glory. So we've got a polished finish on top, so you guys can clearly see there. We've got the maker's mark, Eric Els, and then we've got a brushed finish here behind the edge with this hollow grind right here. So that is quite a steep hollow grind there. Definitely a lovely slicer, fantastic also for food prep. However, I do believe that this was made with the intent of actually cutting biltong. So for our American friends, biltong is like a piece of dried, cured meat that's very hard. And us South Africans, we would use our pocket knives to cut ourselves some pieces throughout the day and then eat that. But the way that this fits into your hand, I have to say, got to be perfectly designed for carving biltong. So, I mean, that's fantastic. Also, a very nice utility knife. You can creep up on this, do some drag cutting. I don't think this is going to be the best knife for carving. I have not tried it as a carving knife yet. But for food prep, I can tell you, definitely fantastic piece. Yes, very comfortable in hand. I've got to say, even though it's amongst the smaller knives, you know, in my collection, it doesn't feel small. It fills your hand in the right places, and therefore sort of you get a proper grip on this knife. So it feels complete. You know, it feels like it's sitting in your hand. It doesn't feel like you have an empty hand, right? It doesn't feel like it's just this little thing that you're trying to hold onto. It's proper and it locks in. And with the shape of this, the scales, you know, it really fills your palm quite nicely. So you can definitely do some proper work with this. I think this is probably one of the most comfortable ways to hold this. So opening boxes and packaging, definitely a fantastic piece. Doing your drag cuts, this is going to work great. But this thumb ramp, also just an amazing piece of design here. It gives you a lot of control over this blade. And this Warncliffe style, sheepsfoot style blade is fantastic because you've got a added strength with regards to the tip. However, you still have a functional tip. It's not like a solid sheepsfoot blade, right? It's a Warncliffe. So you do have that that option for piercing. Quite a thick stock. Definitely love that. Durability on this is going to be amazing, and I think it will last a good long time. What I'm excited about is 14C28N, right? I mean, I really like 14C28N. It's more like a mid-range steel, good budget steel, mid-range steel, but it's just such a good quality blade steel for the money, right? And I love the fact that it keeps an edge for a good long time, but also how rust proof it is, because the toughness on 14C28N is way up there. It's about the same as MagnaCut. I think it's maybe even more than MagnaCut. However, the corrosion resistance is also way up there. The edge retention is also just absolutely amazing. I mean, I've had 14C28N blades that are very, very similar in edge retention to actually D2 or N690, which I mean is ridiculous. And Nitro V also. So yeah, fantastic blade steel. Definitely happy with that, especially for something that's, as he named it, the EDC, something that you'll be wearing on your person that might pick up some moisture from your body, you know, and will be with you on a day-to-day basis. 14C28N is really the right way to go. I definitely love those wooden scales, African hardwood. Those are just amazing. Lovely pins. And then we've got our mosaic pin there in the middle. Such a nice, proper blade. Oh, really like this. So let's do a quick weight test on this EDC style fixed blade and let's see what we come up with. So let me know in the comment section, should I get... No, that can't be. That can't be. That, I mean, it's about the same in size as the Kaiser original, right? Okay, the Kaiser original, but this is the Rich Light version, so I have to say that they're not comparable at all. But I mean, 80 grams, guys, 81, 82 grams. That is next freaking level. That's the perfect EDC weight right there. So even with a sheath, it's not going to be an overkill. That's about the same in weight as honey badger, large honey badger. So perfect EDC weight. This guy is an absolute master at knife making. Let me know in the comment section, should I be getting a leather sheath, horizontal carry, or should I be getting a kydex sheath for this particular knife? And then I'll keep you guys updated in a future video about which one I went for. As for now, guys, please go check out Eric Els. He is phenomenal at what he does. This is not even close to the tip of the iceberg for what he can do. This is very basic. Check out his other work. His link will be in the description, so you can visit his page and see what he's up to. As for now, have a fantastic day. Have a knife day. And remember that no knife means no life.